Hello everyone, I am SaintSyk, and welcome to track 3 of the Magia records. Damn, I have to say, it feels good finally making some progress. The first track is already out, the second track is going to be finished, like, by today. I mean, honestly, life's going pretty good right now. So, let's not waste any time, let's get to it. In today's track, I have a real treat for you. I mean, honestly, I was so pumped writing the script for this one. Today, we will be delving into a lot of misconceptions about the fundamentals of Madoka Magica's universe, diving into what is essentially the laws and rules of it, and mostly about Kyubey. We're going to go far and wide for this one. We're going to be looking into physics, we're going to be looking into the Bible, and events in real life that we can all compare to these things. And by the end, I have no doubt that you will have no doubt about what's actually true and what not. So let's begin.
Now, as a fellow cat haver myself, I feel that there is no one else more suited than I to talk about what we are going to dissect today. I mean, just look at me. I'm a natural with this. Look at that. I know how to have a cat. I'm equipped to talk about
Now, Kyubey is set up to be a completely unassuming character. I mean, he's your standard, typical magical girl companion. I mean, as soon as I was watching it, I instantly got a lot of comparisons and vibes from Luna from Sailor Moon. I mean, it's the same thing, really. I mean, he's a cat, he walks around, he talks using telepathy. They're basically the same character, other than the fact that his color scheme is white and red, and Luna is black and yellow. Now, his cute appearance and light color scheme make him seem like just, you know, nonchalant like that. But I was almost immediately unnerved by Kyubey the moment he started talking, and his mouth just doesn't move. He's just like staring into you. And, well, he quite literally is staring into your soul. Now, let's not beat around the bush here. Kyubey is pure evil. I mean, he's a character that justifies his atrocities behind, you know, nonsensical means, leaps in logic and delusions that he's convinced himself with. But to be honest, Kyubey is too intelligent of a character for me to believe that he actually even believes his own gag. I feel like this is still another front that he's just putting up to yet again add a layer of trickery. He maintains a very ends fit the means mindset throughout his entire journey. His leaps in logic are a bit deranged. Now, he's not committing any actions that are foreign to humans themselves, or at least that's what he says, but the examples he uses is that we are to be treated as we treat our livestock. Now, I'm sure you all remember that scene if you have watched it, where he's, you know, absolutely killing Madoka's mind in her bedroom. But this scene just, I could never buy it, man. I mean, come on, really? Honestly, I've seen this in media so often. It's like such a textbook thing. Oh, the humans, they're cruel to the livestock. They kill them. You're not absolved of sin. You're not innocent here. Yeah, all right. Even as a kid, you know, watching like Disney movies, I could never understand this comparison because it makes no sense. Now, this is a completely kind of unrelated rant, so I'm not going to delve too far deep into it, which is why I only have one thing to say that completely proves why I'm right.
Because we are not livestock. We are magical girls. And magical girls inspire.
Good?
Yeah?
Okay, let's leave. Now, Kyubey bears an irrefutable resemblance to the serpent within the Book of Genesis. I'm sure you've all heard the story of Adam and Eve, but let me dive into it a little bit. Now, the story goes as follows. The apple is the forbidden fruit within the Garden of Eden and shan't be consumed by man. However, after some platinum level convincing, Eve is tricked into the serpent once she visits the tree into eating the fruit, the apple. She feeds the apple to Adam, resulting in them both being punished, and Adam is cast from Eden, resulting in Eve being left alone.
Leaving me behind. Alone. Thing I wished for destroyed my whole family.
Oh, I mean, come on, right? How can you tell me I'm wrong with that comparison? Did you see that editing right there? How can you tell me I was wrong? I don't think I've ever been more right. Like, come on, that was perfect nail on the hammer, or hammer on the head on the hammerhead shark. Difference, I suppose, is that Sayaka actually rejected the apple because, you know, she actually had faith and believed in the power. But otherwise, I am bar for bar on that right there. So, in your face.
Now, it is speculated by others in Christianity that
the serpent is a mouthpiece for the word of the devil. Now, it works almost as a collective consciousness. These entities that are spreading a unified will out of one vessel. Now, this makes perfect sense, actually, because, well, let's think to the reason why. To add to the similarities here, Kyubei's fate in the end is actually really similar to the serpent. I mean, Kyubei is kept alive solely for his usefulness from Homura. Kyubei becomes Homura's underling, her peon, her foot soldier. And is this not exactly as the devil keeps around the snakes? They're meant to preserve his will, to carry out his actions and deceive, which is exactly why Homura keeps Kyubei, because of his usefulness and his knowledge over the universe around them. Although, at this point, Homura probably knows more than Kyubei could ever hope to. And in his mind, this is all coming from the character who literally named herself the Devil. So you can't really tell me I'm wrong. So yeah, Kyubei is the serpent, and a manifestation of evil. Check. Another fun fact about Kyubei, only shows up to Kyoko after her church has been pretty much on the brink of destruction, and similarly, Kyubei only shows up in Homura's life after she's left Catholic school. I bet you didn't even know that she went to Catholic school, because they only mention it once! But I knew. It's almost as if he's arriving during these states, because they're at their weakest. They're no longer within this divine protection. Although, we can't confirm that there really is no god in the Madoka universe other than Madoka herself. But either way, you have to say it's similar. Now, it's no secret that Kyubei obviously approaches people when they're at their weakest. I mean, a person is easiest manipulated when they're at their lowest, whether they be isolated or recovering from something, which is exactly when he approaches Kyoko and Homura.